I am very sad to disappoint my ops, and no, the rumors are not true. I have not passed away due to a fentanyl overdose, despite the fact that I haven't uploaded in over a week, which is low-key kind of my longest time without uploading in like 5 years. I'm back. I am back to the daily slop grind. Sorry to disappoint my haters that thought I either A, overdosed on fentanyl, or B, got deported to El Salvador. No, I am back. Today I woke up and I was pleasantly surprised to see this video in my subscription box, and it's called "I'm suing these 3 creators," and in the thumbnail I could kind of make out who they are. I see Denims, probably one of my favorite streamers of all time, just such a charismatic individual. I also see Twitch's rising star for 2 years in a row, Frogan, and then I see someone else in the background. I have no idea who this could potentially be. All I see is a title, "I'm suing these people." I see Frogan, I see Denims. I'm pretty hyped to see this, I'm not gonna lie. So before we get into it though, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, make sure you have those notifications on, and drop a like if you end up enjoying this video. Also follow my Instagram. I made a new one because my other one got banned because the ops got to me, so check that out. I would really appreciate if you guys help me rebuild that. With all of that said, let's just get into the video. I'm pretty hyped actually.
Hi there. Let me tell you guys a story. About 1.5 years ago, there's a big conversation called ReactGate. ReactGate was a debate going on in the streaming community about what constituted fair use. People like Hasan, XQC, and many of the large Twitch streamers would watch other creators' entire video on their stream. They would rarely add sufficient commentary or even pause the video to speak. Most egregiously, they would re-upload the entire VOD to YouTube with the same thumbnail, the same title, so that they could cannibalize traffic from the original video.
I remember those very dark times, and I'm fine with reaction content. I want to make that very clear. I've reacted to other people's content. As a matter of fact, the last video that I made was a reaction video to Think Before You Sleep's video, but I think there's a right way to do reaction videos like this. You give your opinion, you give something extra, you do something, you add commentary to it. Like the whole live sense reaction thingy that I put on the corner of the video sometimes, that's a parody of those times. That's a parody. It will be the live Hasan chair reaction thingy, because he would not be watching the content. He would just put a video, eat some food, look at his phone. He will not provide any original thoughts. He will say stuff like, "Man, that's crazy." So anyways, back to my phone. I hated it. I hate that content was allowed for so long, and there was people out there who worked on their videos for months, if not years, just so someone like Hasan could yoink it and be like, "Okay, we're gonna watch this. I'm just gonna put it on, and I'm not going to say or do anything for the next 40 minutes. So it sucks. I hate that type of content. And it's like, my whole thing with me is like, if you're going to make a reaction video, add something to it. Just don't steal it. Add to it. That's what I try to do. Sometimes people think I pause too much, but it's like, I don't want to yoink this person's whole video. You know what I mean? Especially if you're a smaller creator. It's like, I don't want to be that guy who's just like, yeah, anyway, so I'm just gonna play Candy Crush on the background while you guys are watching this. No, I hate it. I fucking hate that shit. And I totally forgot about it. This was literally a nice little revisit, and low-key got a little bit of PTSD. As you guys could see by the way I'm talking about it, I am very passionate about this kind of subject. It's like, sometimes I get DMs from people telling me, "Yo, is it okay if I react to your video?" Yeah, as long as you add something to it, I don't care. I've reacted to other people's content. I would be extremely hypocritical if I'm like, nah, you can't do that. You are more than welcome to react to my content, and I think that's how 99% of the YouTubers feel. As long as you're not sitting on your fat ass eating fucking pizza and playing Candy Crush on your phone while you're live streaming to 20,000 live people. It's fucking ridiculous.
Now, understandably, this made a lot of people angry, because why should these content thieves essentially get more views than the author of the video, which in a lot of cases was happening? People don't like injustice, and we all see this and know it's not right. This debate culminated when XQC, one of the prime suspects, called into my show to debate me, in which case I'm sad to report that I was terribly owned. So in that regard, do you care at all about like IP or copyright, or like the fact that it's illegal? Does that matter? That it might be illegal, does that matter to you?
No.
It doesn't matter.
Well, if flat out doesn't, because...
Well, that's fair.
Watch me full screen cam, do the fucking worm, and watch your
Do
prime...
that.
Then watch your planned
Do it
content.
for a week. Do a week of no reaction content and see how many fucking views you get. Oh, okay, sure.
Not gonna lie, XQC kind of thick. No, what are we thinking, chat? Wanting to chat if, what the fuck am I saying wanting to chat? I'm not even fucking live. I mean, that form, that art just, yeah, XQC kind of thick. I might have to, make a little screenshot of this and, anyways, editor, can you just, cut to, the next video?
He hit him with his non in the wake of this. The problem seems to have only gotten worse. You have people like Hasan Piker paving the way of fair use with what's known as chair reacts, when Hasan gets up to go to the bathroom, or to eat, or to talk to his mom, or to do whatever, disappears for an extended period of time, and leaves the video playing for his chair. Mr. Chair, they call it.
IDF had warned people to leave the area around the main airport in Sana. Then this.
Do not This operation will result in killing of hostages in captivity. Will result in the death of thirds of the
Well, I've been seeing
I get it. If you gotta take a piss or you gotta go to the bathroom, right? I completely get it. But Hasan overdoes it. Unless he takes like 40-minute shits every single day he's live, that's a bit sus. When Hasan gets up from his chair, I think he's doing three things. He's either A, going to the bathroom, taking a piss, doing whatever, maybe gooning a little bit. We all do that, right? B, he's doing coke in the bathroom or some kind of illegal substance. Or C, whenever he gets up from his chair, he goes over to fuck iDubbbz' wife. With all the rumors out there, I think that's a real possibility right there. So next time you see Hasan Piker get up from his chair, it could be one of those three things. So, or maybe a fourth option would be maybe he's greeting a terrorist that's in his house. That's also a really good possibility.
Setting that I formulated an idea. What if I could make a long form, irresistible piece of content that I knew that these streamers couldn't resist, they couldn't avoid the temptation of watching it the second it was published.
I don't have an issue with them.
It's not that I wanted these people to steal my video. It's that I knew they would. I knew they would watch the entire video, add little to no commentary, react to it instantly, giving them no
I don't want to be rude, but what is this thing? Is this a mask? What is this? I'm sure it's some kind of filter, right? Because ain't no way. What the fuck is this?
to form an opinion. The trap was set, and it worked even better than I imagined it would. We captured pretty much every large streamer reacting to it in its entirety immediately after it was published. Now, the thing is, there were a few people that went above and beyond to commit copyright infringement. For example, Denims sits here silently with nearly 50,000 live viewers. That's 30 times her regular viewership. She's working directly with the Snark subreddit moderators to siphon views, and their intentions couldn't be clearer. Here's an excerpt from a stickied post from the Snark subreddit. Hey everyone, we've seen a lot of comments about wanting to watch the nuke without showing support for H3. Here's a list of creators who have supported our sub, either by engaging with us directly or citing our post in their critique of H3. Here they're offering these streamers as market substitutes for my work. This is the cardinal sin of copyright infringement. The Snark subreddit has been a frequent and persistent infringer. That's how I knew when this video came out, the Snarkers were going to encourage, promote, and push streamers to commit copyright infringement. I should thank the Snarkers actually. Because of their predictability, they acted like double agents for us, incriminating their favorite streamers and serving them up on a golden platter.
Bruh, look at this list. Frogan, I have no idea who this person is. Frogan, Sean the Black. Who the fuck is Sean the Black? I've never heard of this guy. So if I don't know the person, they're irrelevant. Irrelevant, Denims, Hasan's Waiting Room, Central Community. Oh, Mike PA. This is the guy that, I know who this is. This is the fucking guy that got scared and nervous when touching a girl. Lovely. I've talked about him before. Irrelevant, 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 irrelevant. That's my rule, guys. If I don't know know of them, they're irrelevant. You know, I spend some time online, not as much as I used to because, you know, I'm Unk status now, so I have to, you know, cut my garden and do stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I only know a few, and these are like the OGs, but people are like, dude, who the fuck is Sean the Black? Genuine question. As my favorite YouTuber would say, irrelevant.
One thing for a subreddit to admit it's engaging in copyright infringement, but how do you get the streamers themselves to admit that they're stealing content?
Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime. If you like the content, if you enjoyed your time here.
It turns out they just do it for you. You couldn't cook up a more incriminating statement if you tried. Denims, the queen of self-owning, you prevail again. There's one thing about copyright you should know is that you got to register it before you publish to be eligible for statutory damages and attorney's fees, which is the main biting force of a copyright infringement lawsuit. Well, I'm happy to tell you guys now, I, Ethan Klein, have registered Hasan Piker Content Nuke with the United States Library of Congress. Some of you guys out there sweating? Even though theoretically I could sue a lot more creators and rake in millions of dollars, but the purpose of this is not financial gain. People like XQC and Asmongold may have watched the entire thing, but I would never sue them just for doing that. I don't want to chill the reaction community into fear. Actually, the opposite. I hope that we can all unite against this type of egregious behavior that not only makes us all look bad, but could destroy the commentary community as we know it.
Okay, good, because I was like, low-key kind of shitting my pants. I was like, I don't want to be sued. I'm one of the good ones, okay? Do not label me with the other very interesting characters. I was like, am I reacting enough? Am I gonna go out right now and see like some fucking note that says, we're suing you because you didn't react enough? Thankfully, it's clear, right? I'm not gonna go brokey mode. Okay, I could breathe. I can indeed breathe after this.
Now, before I tell you who the 3 people I'm suing are, I just want to make it clear that they all met this very specific high bar of criteria that I set forth earlier. These people were not targeted based on their gender, their identity, their political beliefs. All 3 are on this list. In fact, they're the only 3, as far as I could tell, that reacted to the full video. Drum roll, please. Who's sweating at home, guys? Kaceytron, the queen of ripping farts and bong loads.
They do musicals. They're very musical people. I know. Are you being serious? Dog, what do you... Look! You think I made this?
This is disgusting. Once again, I ask, what the hell even is that? Very interesting human being, very interesting creature. And you know, if you're coughing up that much, it's probably a good idea to stop smoking. This is not normal. I just know that house smells like cheap weed and piss. Very interesting individual here. I've never seen this person in my life. This is my first introduction, and it's really not a very good first impression. I am quite disgusted, and after this video I am gonna take a fucking shower with bleach because this person's gross. As the girls would say, I got the ick with this one.
I know. Are you being serious? Dog, what do you... Look! You think I made this?
Frogan, who, bless her soul, she's still rising.
Can I walk away and use the bathroom? Do I have permission? Can I use the bathroom, please?
She's going fucking homeless. Let's go. Chat, we did it. I think that's gonna be the title of this video. She's going fucking broke, or she's homeless. I'll come up with something quirky. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. You know, shout out to Ethan. I love that man. If I ever meet him in person, I'm just gonna kiss the floor he's walking on. I'm just like, dude, fuck yeah. Sue all of these fucking losers. Sue Denims, sue Frogan, sue Hasan, sue the fucking vapor girl that we just saw, and also sue Sean the Black. I have no idea what a Sean the Black is, but whatever he is, sue him as well. As a matter of fact, let's just sue all these people. All these people have slandered you. They stole the content. This is a massive, great, amazing day for the unemployed, and I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm quite happy to see these fucking idiots get what they deserve, especially someone like Denims, who was like, I'm gonna sue Ethan Klein. I mean, this is something that we talked about on my channel. She was gonna sue Ethan, and then she backtracked, and she also made a GoFundMe, by the way. She wanted to raise, was it $30,000 or was it $100,000? And she was 1,000% gonna just steal it. So I'm fucking glad these people are getting owned. I guess Frogan won't be Twitch's rising star for a 3rd year anymore. I think it might be over for Frogan. She averaged like 15 live viewers, and with this one, she's about to go from 15 to 13 really fast.
I'll leave it playing.
apparently thinks Twitch is liable for me interviewing a Yemeni teenager who's only known genocide his entire life.
What happened?
And Denims, the queen of self-owning. And my God, is she the queen of that?
It's very obvious from the way that guy's talking, he's a Sneeko fan.
Oh my God, bro, I love you, Hasan. Can I give you a hug, bro?
I'm so sweaty, bro.
I love you, bro.
None of the hostages that have been released so far have said that they have been raped. The hostages have public statements. You can go look at them.
The sexual assault I experienced should never happen to any human being.
This Yemeni kid is just a Yemeni kid with a gun and is not a Houthi, and there is no proof of him being a Houthi.
Are you a soldier? Yes. That seems pretty definitive.
He never said Hasan Nasrallah was a good guy.
I can't believe I'm calling Nasrallah base. I mean, listen.
Now for the fun part. Let's take a look at the complaints. And let's start with my favorite of the three, the very own, the prestigious, the highly acclaimed, the highly analytical Kaceytron.
A lot of people have been wanting to watch this without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein. So we're going to watch it.
Well, that's a really dumb thing to say, don't you think? Why are you so comfortable? We've given each complaint a clever little title, and here's Kaceytron.
The fucking picture they decided to use. Oh my God, I am never complaining if I ever take a bad photo. This is a bad photo. Holy shit, dude. Kaceytron smokes more than she spoke. Oh my God, I love this. I love pity shit. This is a W video so far.
She smoked more than she spoke. Kaceytron smokes 42 times during her reaction. And just as a silly thought experiment, we thought, wouldn't it be funny if she spent more time smoking than she did talking? And thinking there was no way that that could be true. Well, we tallied them up, and lo and behold, there's 15 minutes 40 seconds of commentary versus 18 minutes and 55 seconds of smoking. She spent...
These people will be like, I have no addiction. I can leave it whenever I want. I have no addiction to anything. I can leave it whenever I want. How do you have more clips of you ripping that fucking bong than adding commentary to your video? I don't know, is that so hard? Like, YouTube is already the easiest fucking job in the whole entire planet, and Twitch is even easier than that. You don't even edit. All you do is sit there on your fat ass watching content and reading the comments. Being a Twitch streamer is a billion times easier than being a YouTuber, and even with that, you can't fucking add commentary. You smoke more than you talk. Cringe. I fucking hate these people.
3 minutes and 15 seconds longer smoking than she did talking in her quote-unquote reaction. And whatever talking she did was just to express how confused she was, presumably from smoking 42 times.
What is happening? I'm trying to follow. I've lost the plot.
The complaint continues. Indeed, Kaceytron is often too obliterated to comment on the nuke, and instead stares blankly at her computer screen. In a span of 2 hours and 7 minutes, Kaceytron smokes marijuana, frequently in highly concentrated forms through vaporizers, on 42 separate occasions. At one point, Kaceytron is so wasted that she states, quote, "What is happening? I'm trying to follow, but I've lost the plot." To give you an idea, the majority of her commentary comes down to this.
I don't understand this bit that he's doing.
He's read more books than you could ever imagine.
CPM's coming out of Qatar.
What the hell
you
is
kids
going
love anime,
on?
right?
How can you be a content creator and be like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna put my opinion out there? Like, once or twice it's fine, but I'm hearing very bad things from this individual, and it's like, bruh, come on. It's like, if you have no respect for yourself, that's fine, but I mean, you have some people in your chat, you have some people that are sending you money, and you're acting like this. Dude, fuck right off. I hate people that don't respect their friends, and I'm not here saying like, oh, lace your audience, lace your fans. I'm not saying that, but it's like, it's sad. I'm just so mad and frustrated with these fucking individuals who are extremely privileged and they don't know it. So they think it's fine to rip bongs and then tell people we're gonna watch this, and then you don't provide any commentary. You're just sitting there on your fat ass doing nothing but smoking and being like, what is going on, guys? I'm so fucking high. I promise I don't have an issue. I love me some salsa. Yeah. I have no issue with it. Yeah. But what is going on? Dude, fuck off.
This isn't a music video, Hasan.
And as dumb as all of that is, this is the part that really got her sued.
A lot of people have been wanting to watch this without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein. So we're gonna watch it. What the fuck is going on here?
Stating outright that her intention of doing this is so that people who don't want to support me can watch it through her is why copyright infringement laws exist. You could not and should not do that, especially if your commentary consists of you taking bong loads. At least try to engage with the content. Whoa, what was that? Oh, sorry. That was a flying star. It almost got me. You know her and you love her, guys. Frogan. Reaction by exiting. Here she is getting up to leave the video running as she steps out of the room. Is that transformative? I guess the judge will decide. She said, quote, "It's time to watch the new nuke ethically. Hell yeah." Very smart to say on camera, by the way. She said, quote, "Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me." Well, you are so welcome, and I'm so glad that you were able to enjoy that day. Her commentary is so non-existent that even her own fans begin to call her out.
I don't have anything to say, dude, because he's cycling the same fucking points over and over again. What more commentary do you need on him repeating the same fucking points for the whole first hour and 1 minute and 32 seconds?
Is Frogan retarded? That is a genuine question. Like, is she a bit slow? Like, what is genuinely wrong with her? And like, the thing is, these people just walked into this. Like, why would you ever in a million years admit to this? It's like, I get it. Not everyone has fucking Albert Einstein IQ, but it should be common sense, right? You would assume these people would know better, especially knowing they've been doing this forever. And I mean, for the love of God, I think Frogan lived in Detroit and then moved to LA to pursue that streaming career, and that streaming career can be done from any part of the world. Why she had to move to LA to be a fake influencer, I will never know. Honestly, fuck all these people. They're bad, they're mean, they're evil, they're hypocrites. They are worse than the people they call out, and I just don't rock with that.
Well, first hour 1 minute and 32 seconds. It's been the same shit over and over again. This video could have been condensed into 20 fucking minutes. Like, what commentary do you want me to add by, like, oh, this guy's a fucking idiot, he's mentally ill, and he's having a mental breakdown and uploaded it to fucking YouTube? Are you gonna make at least one good point? What do you want me to make a point on?
Oh, I forgot. She also said, "Can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing." You may use the bathroom, Frogan, although I don't advise it.
Can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing.
This into your stomach. And let me state the obvious. Jew and
apparently thinks Twitch is liable for me interviewing a Yemeni teenager who's only known genocide his entire life.
What happens?
Fucking talking about
you just pause it. That's it. You just pause the video, right? Like, you get up and you go to the bathroom, you just pause it. They should be watching for you. But if you get up to go to the bathroom and they keep watching my video, they're clearly not watching for you, right? As lazy and pathetic as her reaction is, this is not why she's getting sued. This is.
Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me. First time viewer, time to watch the nuke ethically? Hell yeah. I found my way from Reddit. Hi guys, welcome Reddit people. Reddit people. I came from the HP Snark Reddit. Ethan is so pathetic while Hasan is in Japan. I'm bothered having a great time. Exactly. We're gonna watch it live, yes. He doesn't want people to know when it's dropping because we're all watching through other streamers. And I suggest you all watch it through other people as well.
It's the stated malicious intent to steal. They talk about watching ethically, but I learned not to steal when I was 5. Up next.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, that's probably the worst so far. Like that Kaceytron chick, the fucking smoker or whatever. Yeah, like it was pretty bad, but if I was Frogan, I would be shitting my pants. And right about now, I will be hitting up Hamas Piker and being like, do you got a few extra $100,000 you can let me borrow? I'm about to get my cheeks slapped, and not in the fun way. So Hasan, if you could hit me up and send me some money, that'd be great. Dude, if I was Frogan, Twitch's rising star for 2 years in a row, I would be shitting bricks. But deserved. Like, these people fucked around and found out, so I don't care. And I hope you go broke.
This is Denims. And honestly, just take a look at this, guys. It's a nightmare on Denim Street. Not only did she chair react, but she was kind enough to write her name right at the top just so that we knew that she was stealing my content and it was her room and nobody else's. Judge, did you know that we're on Denims Street right now? Here's some quotes from Denims. "We're relying on you to stay live so we don't have to give the nuke views. Yeah, I'm gonna stream it. Since he's confirmed it's coming out today, I'm gonna stream it." That is very explicit. Denims said, quote, "Well guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, give me a follow, subscribe, throw a prime if you like my content." Your content? The Queen of Self-Own included a countdown timer so we could tell exactly how long she was away. After being gone for a few minutes, she returns, and then sit silently for another couple of minutes eating.
I'm gonna go pee, and hopefully, when I'm back, they're done with this.
Right?
You do look better.
Mr. 305. I see it.
Dude, you should do this.
I have an alternate.
We're relying on you to stay live so we don't give more views on the nuke. Yeah, I'm gonna stream it. Since he confirmed it's coming out today, we're gonna stream it. If you want to watch it with someone else who's already watching it, you know, come enjoy the watch party somewhere else. If you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime. If you like the content, if you enjoyed your time here, because I'm going to be honest, I did not want to watch that by myself.
Let me also commercialize it by asking you to reward me financially for stealing his content. That is like chef kiss. By the way, Denims had a very successful stream. She had 43,000 people watching her live.
Yeah, that's body. Hasan nor Asmongold, you know, they get those numbers, but they have millions, millions, and millions of followers. Denims? I guarantee you she was botting, because ain't no fucking way 43 people, not 43, yeah, I mean, real 43, but there's no way 43,000 individuals know what the fuck a denim is. I mean, that's an issue with Twitch and Kick and others. It's like, you see they have 20,000 live viewers, 80,000. I've seen some that say 2 million. I'm like, okay, sure, buddy, sure. It's botting. I mean, even Frogan, during the peak of all of this, she was averaging 500 people, and I am willing to bet some pretty handsome money that at least 50% of those were botted, because it's like, no one watches Frogan. No one. Tell me one Frogan fan out there. No, there's zero.
Look at the title of her Twitch stream. Ethan Klein Hasan Content Nuke Watch Party. A watch party? I don't think that's fair use. Now, Denims, of course, always delivering the goods. She went on this dude's podcast to debate fair use. And would you be surprised if I told you she said a lot of incriminating things in that podcast? The queen of self-own never disappoints.
I want to be clear on my opinion on like filler content and stuff. Like, I think filler content, like, you shouldn't do it. I know I do it as a React streamer, and I try to do it only when I do it with like Vox videos or Vice videos and stuff like that, because at least I'm not like directly ripping from one content creator and not like a whole team and stuff. And most of those videos have like 5 million views. I only get like 500 viewers. I'm taking maybe 50 views from the video. It's a lot harder to feel like, I guess, bad about that. Whereas like I would feel very bad about doing that to like a single content creator. The majority of people say that they literally wouldn't watch Hell's Kitchen unless I was streaming it. And it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm reacting hard enough. You know, I'm sure if you click on a random part in the video, I might not be saying anything, sure, whatever. And I might walk away from the screen. But it's about like the communal thing. It's why like fucking Toast started streaming death.
Are these people fucking stupid? Like, why would you ever admit to all of this? It shocks me. The level of stupidity these fucking Twitch streamers have is insane. I will never, ever, ever feel bad about how smart I am or if I have a dumb moment, because these people make me feel like I'm like fucking Oppenheimer type IQ. You know what I mean? Like, I'm big brain mode. This is a good positive on my morale and my self-esteem. Shout out to Frogan, Denims, and the chick that was smoking.
It's not about the actual show at a certain point. It's the same reason you watch shows with your friends. You want to watch it with other people. A lot of people go to watch streamers on Twitch for their React content almost as a curator. So they don't actually want to go through YouTube themselves and watch a bunch of videos, and they probably never will go through YouTube and click a bunch of videos. They like going to Twitch because they like to have it as like, this streamer is curating fun content that I want to watch.
Like, I'm
From the people that I've talked to, the people who watch Twitch content are specifically there to watch it so they don't have to scroll through YouTube and find a video they like. If someone watches content, I already said this, if someone watches content on someone else's stream, there is a very low likelihood that they're going to go watch it separately and give you like the view or the like. Or the people who are watching content on Twitch, curated Twitch content on Twitch, aren't necessarily people that would be watching content on YouTube.
That, my friend, is called theft, and you're a thief, and now I'm suing you. This is just a testimony to how brazen and how safe they've, you know, gotten. That she thinks she can go out in public on video and say shit like, I'm stealing this content because I want to. I'm coping even though I know it's stealing. When people watch it with me, they're definitely not going to go watch the original. Like, you are way too comfortable committing crimes out in the open. Well, there you have it. 3 separate lawsuits for 3 separate geniuses. Now, I want to make it clear again, and I hope it's been obvious about why I'm suing these 3 people and not others. These people not only violated all of the principles of fair use, they also did it maliciously. And that's the part that really got me. I think if you're a reactor on Twitch, for the most part, if you make a good faith effort to comment, and if you make a good faith effort to promote the author, to link to them, to try to drive traffic to the original video, I think you're probably pretty much doing the right thing, and that's fine. And I would never sue someone for that. Take it to these three absolute morons to state their intention to steal my property on video. You know, and to all the detractors who are saying that I'm targeting women, that I'm a hypocrite for suing for copyright infringement, I just have this to say. I don't care. What I do hope, though, is that you'll support their crowdfunding efforts to defend themselves. Because let's face it, I want to make sure there's money left over for me when I win my lawsuits. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a great time. I'll see you around.
Based? I think it's deserved. I think it's long overdue. I think these people need to be taught a fucking lesson. And I think this is the only way these people will ever know and learn. It's ridiculous. They don't react. They steal. They steal content. Now, there's a difference between a good reaction and a bad reaction. It's just like, dude, it pisses me off whenever I see someone live streaming and the video keeps playing for like 5 minutes. It's like, you're just stealing. And the video is like 10 minutes long. It's like, dude, you stole half the video and you didn't react to shit. I don't really have that much to say besides I support this. I'm happy these people are brokies and they're gonna go broke. I love how the top comment says, when Ethan unfollowed Frogan, she could have never predicted the sequence of events. That's right, real ones know that all of this started because Ethan unfollowed Frogan from Twitter. That's how everything started, by the way, so keep that in mind. Denims running to reopen the GoFundMe. But anyways, guys, with that said, hopefully you enjoyed this good, wholesome reaction. Hopefully I don't get sued next time. I'm really trying my best out here, guys, so thank you very much for watching. I love you. I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe and drop a like and follow my Instagram, please. I am begging you. I lost my account, so I gotta rebuild it. So anyways, all of that will be linked below. Videos will pick up again. I'm on a nice little vacation right now, so that's the reason why I haven't been uploaded. I haven't OD'd on fentanyl or anything, so I'm good. Anyways, I'm out. Bye.